And we're live. Ready? Hola mi gente, my name is Psycho and we're here live at Airsoft Revolution 15. And right now, as we speak, we are on Instagram and on YouTube. Reason that we haven't been on Facebook is because we're having technical difficulties, but it's okay. Yes, ma'am? Oh. Nonetheless, we're trying to get the stream from YouTube and then just broadcast it to Facebook. So for the people that are on Facebook, I'm not sure if you guys are watching, which you're probably not, but stay tuned because we'll go ahead and start doing that. Don's working on that right now.
Sunday.
Man, it looks dark.
It's
Looks like a sunburn. Yeah, it's lighting. Yo! From Jake Furious. Oh, we're about to talk about that right now. Alright guys, so real quick, let's talk about our sponsors brought to you by Third Coast Airsoft Starburst 2008, happening up in Fort Hood, Texas in October 19th through the 21st. Be prepared to fight from the two factions of K-Force versus the Allies. So, if you guys are planning on going out there, you should definitely get your tickets now because he did say that tickets are going to be capped off.
20-something.
On the 20-something. We don't have a direct time or date for that. I think he's actually live right now on Facebook anyway, so you guys can get on there and start asking him all those questions. Alright,
You watch ours.
and you can come back and watch us. And our friends from Overwatch Tactics are up from Oklahoma, making their way down for Conquest of Avalon 2, happening on November 10th and 11th. So stay tuned for more details on that. But that is all for our sponsors. Cool. And we're back. Okay, so talking about bragging rights. Bragging rights happened this past weekend. So we had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Nick ended up being he ended up retaining the title on Friday. And then we had the bragging rights on Saturday for Simba. And Simba, well, we'll get more into details on that. And then
Sunday
was Eddie. Okay, so you guys want to get involved with the bragging rights again? Remember, it'll be either the second weekend of October, depending. We gotta check our schedule because that's around Starburst time.
To be announced.
To be announced. So you guys gotta pay attention for that. But we'll depending on what's going on with our schedule, we will be talking more about the next bragging rights when the time comes. Because I know we have in 2 weeks the Extinction.
Oh, that's right. Extinction in 2 weeks.
Right. We have Extinction in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that, it will be bragging rights again. So many events are already like stacking up on us. So just be patient with us with the bragging rights as far as that. But we do have 2 title changes this past weekend.
Who was it, Psycho?
Who was it? Well, we're about to do the weekend recap. So, weekend recap. What do you get if you win? The belt. Championship title, which is over there.
Oh, yeah.
Tom, you have like trying to do the splits or something.
I'm trying to get in.
Oh, okay. Get the stool. Get the stool.
Stool, I'll be taller than you.
It's okay. So, going back. So, the weekend recap. So, this past week, I ended up doing a paint job, or I started doing a paint job on a gun. So, I'll show you guys. It's up top. Alright, so this is a Joker style, or Joker themed, thank you, rifle. And you can see all that. And then the owner of this, which I did call today, and he didn't get to answer, but hopefully he gets to see this live feed, and then he can get back on there and be like, hey, I'm here to pick up the rest of my stuff. So I ended up painting his sight. which is an NC Star Vism sight. And in here comes the batteries and the sight itself. You can smell it's still fresh. So, bam! That is the top of the sight. He wanted that new Joker, the emblem from the Joker Suicide Squad. So he wanted that emblem, kind of like mimicking here. And in the front side, you can see the green, which would be the hair. I did age it, I did not wear it. So you can see the green in the front. Right. There's the Joker with the ha-has. On the side, you have where it says damaged. Some more ha-ha-has. And then on the other side, of course, you have a tribute to the older Joker. Why so serious?
Oh, it's so
serious. If you pay attention, you get also the smile going across. I was able to knock this out today because all week I was busy, super busy. We had lots of things going on. I know we got new banners that came in for whenever we decide to go to different events, or we're going to go do like back to school programs or whatever it may be. And we're going to go promote at like car shows. So we'll have these banners so that we can represent AR-15. So there's one page I'm not out of the way. I got another one today. You guys know James from way back. That kid is huge now. He's about as tall as me now.
That's scary.
Yeah. Did you see him when he walked?
Yeah.
You were talking to him already.
He was like,
So he came in and he wants a. It's the Weasel Smile with the two sharp fangs coming out on aircrafts. I'm not sure if you guys have seen that before, but it's gonna be on an M4, of course. And his dad is actually he was a pilot for a lot of those aircrafts. So that's my new project for this week. So if you guys are looking for paint jobs, come on through, man. We'll knock it down for you guys. So this is the championship title that everybody ends up fighting for. Wednesday we have NERF. So if you guys want to come through and you want to shoot out something different, NERF is definitely it. You know, we had some NERFers that came out on Saturday. If you guys were here on Saturday, you know it was popping, man. We had like over 1,000 players here. So it was crazy. It was insane. And we had some two NERFers that showed up and they were like, we're here to play NERF. We're like, oh, sorry, man, we're playing Airsoft. So maybe in our mega pit, we'll have a separate side for them. That's for us. So, as far as the NERFers, they end up having to leave. Hopefully they'll come back on Wednesday so that way they can come on that day. But either way, Wednesdays is dedicated to NERFers, and they're always looking forward to wanting to shoot with some experienced players. So if you guys want to come out, it's a little bit cheaper than Airsoft, so you should come definitely try that out if you haven't done it. Thursday I had that crowd, the church from San Angelo, so they came through and we had a good time. And then Friday we had of course bragging rights, and we also had fight night. So fight night was definitely awesome. We had like 4 or 5 SCAR members here. We had the Partisans, Texas Partisans. They were here. Leapers was here. It was a small crowd, but we were able to shoot it out, and it was definitely intense. We ended up playing like the last game was a 25-minute 1-round game, and it was intense. It was definitely intense. Something different that we like I said, we closed at midnight on Friday. So if you guys want to come through, definitely come through, and you'll be playing some against the best players that play here at AR-15. So let me know if my audio is working good on YouTube and on Facebook, because today it showed up my auxiliary and my mic were on 2 different levels. So Big Boy Large, what up? Yo, we got Plum. We tried out for bragging rights on Saturday. So Saturday we had a lot of people. Today it was kind of a little bit slower. But again, I was pinging, so I didn't get a chance. Shout out to Vivo Airsoft. They came through today. The owner came through today, and he actually shot out. He shot around with some guys from Laredo, and they were here. So shout out to both Laredo Airsoft and to Vivo. Thank you guys for coming out and shooting out with us. And for the guys that participated in bragging rights, and all the new players that decided to show up today too. Definitely, whether it was 2 rounds or 4 rounds, they still showed up to shoot out. So, and I know it's kind of hard for a lot of players right now, especially because with the rain and traffic, and you know, a lot of people are flipping their cars and stuff. We're going into ditches, and it was hectic on the way here.
I'd rather you guys wait and stay safe and come back another time than to never come back again.
Right. So we are a family here, so we care about you guys. We want you guys to play safe, play hard, and play safe, right? So so that's your weekend recap. There was a lot of stuff going on. But now to bragging rights. Bragging rights. So Nick ended up retaining the title, but he will be challenged by Leapers.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Direct call out.
Yeah, that was a direct jab at the king on Fridays. So
Direct jab. No, that was his.
Okay.
They probably.
Cool. So definitely direct call out. We still have players here. So we close at
2 hours.
We also had a lot of people blowing up the Enola gates this past week.
Right here.
Right.
You
That's
too.
why I looked up at it.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people were using those Enola gates. I have seen less and less Thunderbees here now because the Enola gates kind of took over.
Yeah, I mean they make big boom, one-time use, and they're cheap. I mean, as far as price per throw, the Thunderbees are really going to be cheaper, but more convenient is going to be the Enola gaze. Because you just throw, boom, and forget it.
Yeah,
That's it.
And then it's all about like the smell of the explosive too. Andrew says he joined and it got quiet. We're still talking.
All right, Andrew. Andrew.
Is that all right?
Where's Andrew? Okay. Give me a second. Right back.
Oh, yeah. Correct that with.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, so going back to us guys, real quick. You think he's verifying to make sure that he's doing his job?
I am.
Right.
He says, "Hey, Dad." Whoever he's talking to, "Hey, Dad." So, long story short, what were we talking about?
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights. Oh, the explosives, yes.
Boom.
I prefer Thunderbees because they're kind of like the whole boom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no, I mean, sometimes there's a dud, but you can tighten it up nice and tight. You can throw it, and then it goes boom. It's louder. I think Thunderbees is louder than the Enola gaze.
Thunderbees are louder. That is confirmed.
It's cheaper
but
to throw.
you have to
You just gotta go find it.
You have to go find it. You have to go set it up. If you don't set it up properly, and then you got all these real pieces, and you lose it, or someone picks it up. Yeah.
Definitely something you don't want. You know what I mean?
Whereas with
After
these,
confront
you
somebody,
don't
you don't go pick them up.
up.
Yeah, you just throw it, and then it's
You
like,
pick
ha!
It's like,
You're dead.
"Ooh, apple."
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna mention any names, but he ended up blowing up his own team. And he was like, "Woo!" Oh, that was on Friday. That was fun. I was ready kitting up, and I heard that, and they came out and they were like, "What are you doing, man?" It's like, "Who'd I get?" It was like, "You got me." It's like, "Oh." Definitely intense. So again, Nick ended up retaining the title. Definitely will be challenged by Leapers. So we're gonna go live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and that happens. That way we can sanction it. Make sure that one of us is here in order for that to happen. So Saturday with the mass amount of people that we had, I never picked up a grenade. Always kicked him back. where they came from. See, that's what I do, man. I don't try to pick up no grenade. Shoot, I've already seen a lot of knuckleheads blow up their own hands here in the back cave when they're messing around with the pin. It's like stick, and it's like, uh-oh, boom. So no,
We
sir.
move to the next room. I moved to the next room. We all have our different ways.
Yeah, no, I've kicked them in here, and a lot actually when a lot of it's like in the old setup when it was a little bit more open, because they would like boop kick it back, and then of course you're like oh, and they try to rush through, and you're like nope, you're dead. So that's my preference. So Saturday with the massive amount of people that we had, I ended up holding off because we had 2 groups. We almost went to 3 groups. And then those are full groups that we had, and it's like every time like people left, people would show up. So we ended up running bragging rights a little bit later. Once it died down, so we can have 2 groups, 1 bragging rights and 1 for regular gameplay. And still trying to fix that rotation to where it's a little bit easier to run versus 3 groups, and now you're delaying the regular gameplay. So we had 6 competitors.
Yeah, actually, it was
6 competitors.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them got eliminated. It was one of those things. Is like we did the first round, and 3 of them got eliminated, and then we had Simba. No, we had Ninja. We had Plum, and who's the other guy?
I don't remember.
Simba, Plum.
You can always go back to live stream.
Yeah, just go back to the live stream.
Sorry, forgot you. Just there's so many people.
Right. So Ninja went straight for the juggler and ended up taking out everybody. And
Or it was Jake.
yeah, it was Jake. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
So Jake was also competing, and he was the first eliminatee. No, Plum was the first eliminatee,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was Jake versus Ninja. And Jake was down to his last live, and Ninja still had 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up capping them off through the window through flash drive, going into that big open area between Alamo and Chemlab door.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, he was like, ta 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 ta. I was like, oh my god. Definitely took him out. And then it was Simba versus Ninja. And Ninja ended up picking what?
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner. So he ended up picking Maze Runner. I've never played Maze Runner, and
It's a super intense one-on-one game.
yeah, so that was definitely new for me to watch. So it's pretty much touch and go. So it doesn't matter who gets shot. If one person gets shot, they both go back.
While trying to solve a puzzle.
Right. So let's say Ninja has the puzzle and I shoot Ninja. Okay, cool. He puts it down and he goes back to respawn. I gotta go back to respawn too. Touch the barrel, then hobble it back, trying to get to it first. So it's kind of
You got to find that groove.
Right.
As far as being able to find out exactly where they are, shoot them, have a nice route to actually go back to your respawn and get back quick before the other person does. Because if you hesitate or like, oh wait, other way, it's already too late.
right.
So you got to be on top of it quick.
Right, and this was definitely Ninja's advantage, and that's why we like to give the challenger the choice of game, because as the champion, you can't really study the fight, kind of like what we used to do with Skull Candy, where you're like studying angles. You're like, okay, you know what, I can punch through here. So until the day of, and until you find out the round of who's the challenger. And you're like, well, damn, you can't not accept it because he already went through the gauntlet and he made it to the #1 contender, and now he's challenging you to a game of his choice. And in this case, the victor was Ninja, and he came hard at Simba.
Simba, yes.
So he definitely went straight for the jugular. The first time I blew the whistle, Simba went through, and tell you exactly what route. You're gonna have to go back and watch it. But he went through and Ninja went straight, like at him, like hard, and kind of caught me off surprise too, because they're both in the same team. But that's what bragging rights is about. Whether you're on the same team or not, you definitely gave him the fight that I kind of think Simba was like caught by surprise their first kill. And then that kind of woke up Simba a little bit, and he was like, all right, cool, you know what? It's time to start pushing harder. But at the end, you know, Ninja ended up winning twice. And so we had that title change over from Simba over to Ninja. So now Simba is no longer the champion, and where he has that rematch clause, if he wants, he can go try to take his title back. Within a week or so, and if not, well then, you know, he's gonna have to go back through the ranks to be able to get that title. Or he can choose a different day to try to compete for it. So, track records. We have your Texas Partisan, who's been champion for 2 months. Now is getting challenged by a new, not a newcomer, but a new team going into bragging rights.
True, very true.
So.
Yeah, I don't think the USS was able to. Was able to compete in this past couple months.
Right. So they're coming fresh into bragging rights, and sometimes, you know, we'll see if they're able to push through and actually take one of the titles away, whether it's from Black Lions or from Texas Partisans. And well, we're about to get down to what happened today.
Or people with no team affiliations, they're just here on their own.
Right, no team affiliation. Jake, so if you guys don't know who he is, he runs a green die mask, but it's the axis.
Yeah, the die axis.
Die axis. So, and usually hangs out with Black Lions whenever he is here. But he's pretty much one of our fewest players that actually played on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Consecutively.
Right. So I give him lots of props for that, and you know I like to pick on him so often and stuff, you know. But he definitely comes. He definitely brings the fight, you know. And I was talking to some of the guys yesterday about him after that last round. I was like, he was kind of timid at the end, but I think because of his experience with that and playing against the people he was playing against on Saturday all day, he brought that experience today and he ended up winning.
Did he play the last month? If he competed, maybe on a Sunday. I might remember seeing that.
You're right. I think he's this is like his.
He's been gunning for it.
Yeah, this is like his third bragging rights that he's been fighting for, in different ones. So I know he came up right now on Instagram. So I'm not sure if he's still watching, but if he can correct us if we're wrong. So Speedy Boy, yo, we got
Ninja.
It's a Oblivion Panda 13. We got Ninja. Your new champion on Saturdays, yeah. So Dom was like, you know, Nick is now considered a 2-time champion. I was like, no, it doesn't work like that. Nick is the reigning champion for 2 months in a row. The only champion that's been able to hold the title for 2 months.
Right.
So there you go. And now we have a 2-time champion, which is Ninja from the Black Lions. We have your former champion, which is Simba, who also has a similar story to the new champion on Sunday.
Yeah, because Simba actually tried on Friday, lost to Nick, but then regained it on Saturday,
right?
On the previous month.
Right. So there you go. Just like Jake lost yesterday and ended up fighting it for today. And went straight to the ranks and came up on top. And then they ended up beating Eddie to a game of his choice, which was Empire. And Eddie definitely, he did his best and definitely got beat 2-0.
Yeah, I heard that on the mic. I was like, 2-0. Whoa, that was a sweep.
Yeah.
Who was it? And then they came out to like, oh.
So it just proves, it just shows to you that no matter if you're the champion, and you went through, you know, the journey of bragging rights, round 1, round 2, round 3, the final round, and you become the champion. Cool, but you have to keep pushing. You have to keep showing that you're the champion by showing up and fighting. And like I was telling Eddie, because Eddie was kind of down about losing, and I was like, well, I mean, that's why the challenger can challenge you to a game of his choice, because now it's no longer in favor to the champion, and now you prove, cool, you know what, I beat you at your own challenge, and this is why I am the champion. So he's definitely said that he's gonna try to come by this week, and I heard rumors that he found out that Ninja's the champ, and since he took the title the first time,
I was trying to take it again.
we'll see. How does someone become an enforcer? Speedy Boy, we're having something that we can talk about later.
In person.
In person. Matt, we are fully staffed as we speak, but for future inquiries, you can hit us up on our email, and you know we can talk to you from there. And then, like you said, in person, there's a lot of prerequisites in order for you to become an enforcer.
Which will be discussed in person.
Right. We don't want that to take over today's feed. As usual, we try to keep it straight to the source of material that we're trying to talk about.
Okay.
Thanks.
Not a problem. Alright, we can recap bragging rights. That's pretty much it for tonight.
Right. So, broadcasting. We're gonna take a 2-day break. Monday and Tuesday we'll be off. Finally,
We'll be back.
and we'll be back on Wednesday. But no,
Shipments.
so we're not. Yeah, we have.
Big shipments.
We got big shipments.
Big shipments.
Okay, so for those of you guys that didn't know, we kind of didn't have to do we couldn't do big shipments this past week, so we went up kind of going dry. No pun intended, because of the weather.
But it's gonna be raining all next week with products. It's gonna hurt though because we're getting like guns and green gas, BBs. Never mind. Go ahead.
So we got a lot of stuff coming in, guys. So if you guys want special orders, I know I had a customer come in today, wanted to buy the CQC from Lee Force. So if you're watching us, come back and make your purchase
To guarantee that
that you're gonna get your title. To guarantee that you're gonna get your gun of your choice.
Right, because when you pre-order, you do guarantee that you will be getting that product. Because sometimes we get shipment in, and you know, it's like, oh, I'll come back on Saturday, and then turns out that Wednesday I sold one, Thursday I sold one, Friday I sold two, and they're all gone.
Right.
But
Happens all the time. It's kind of like a car dealership. I used to tell that to my dad all the time, where he was like, "Oh, we got the truck here," but you know, then we go look at it, and it's like, "Well, there's no guarantee if you leave, it's still gonna be here." And then we leave for like lunch, and then we come back. My dad didn't say nothing, and it was like, "Whoop, gone." We're like, "Dude, that's a scam." Well, I mean, now that we're not in that industry, but we're in this industry, and it's sad to say, it's actually happened to lots of people that have actually tried to not sell their guns, and it's like, dude, I came here for that one specifically, and you're like, that one's kind of spoken for, but it's not spoken for, because sometimes we used to hold it for that person, and then it's like they don't come back, and then you're like, ooh.
I still have things in the back when we used to do that. They never came back.
Yeah, that's not good.
Some of the things I, end up turning around and selling.
Put your arms down. Nobody wants to see your armpits.
There are no armpits.
Let's sweat. Let's relax, dude. This is an airsoft company, not for you to sleep. It's supposed to be like excited and like all poppy and stuff. You know what I mean? They don't want to watch you like leaning back and lounged out, and they want to be like, why is Psycho holding a title? That's a WWE title. That's a wrestling title. Should he just like?
Want to go fight?
Like, I don't know where. It was like, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to watch people lounge around. They want to see something exciting and stuff. Am I right? See? Got him. Alright guys, that's all we got for now. Broadcasting, so we'll be back on Wednesday. So again guys, we got a lot of topics to talk about. DMRs, are they still a necessity in our time of airsoft and milsim? Indoor CQB, I mean, is it even isn't even a thing.
Is it doable? Is it worth it?
Is it worth the money of putting into it? That's going to be one of our topics next week. Another one. What do you need for Milsim or for any event that you decide to go outside of your local field? Whether it's a CQB tournament at High Ground or a CQB tournament in California, you know what I mean? Stuff that you have to look into, travel tickets, lodging. You know, what can you take? Can you take a Polar Star with a tank
Things
on
to,
the aircraft?
Things to think about.
How do you even travel for airsoft? I mean, there's a lot of things that you have to take into consideration. Going on base with airsoft guns. There's a lot of things.
Brazil shamed. What did the game? Purple drink.
101.
No one. I don't know what that is.
Tell us in person. Come by, play, and tell us your purple drink. I'll get you.
Mamba,
Drink.
thank you, sir, for the wave. Ninja, Code's Life.
CO2 life.
Oh, CO2 Life. There you go. So he knows what's up. All right. So there's lots of topics that we can talk about. It's Eddie, he says. Oh! Yeah, I was just talking about it. So let's talk about it. Or not. Because you've been buried, boy. Yeah, no clue what I'm talking about. No. Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, guys, that's all we got for now. So from our family to yours.
Live the game.
Here's the first twist. He's got a
Reverse twist. Reverse twist.
I got something.
Green gas squad. Oh. CO2 versus green gas. That should be another topic.
Huh?
CO2 versus green gas.
Yeah, or Battle of the Machines. Remember that?
See, they're already fighting over, CO2 and green gas.
Battle of the Machines. We can do the Crytek versus LBOA.
Crytek is LBOA.
Yeah, it's still like
It's the same gun.
Alright, guys, live the game. Peace. And
Touch the. Give me the.
I'm pushing the button.
And live it. Sure. You gotta stop streaming here.